Hello Tigers, and welcome back to the Ouachita News Show. I'm Peyton Rains.
And I'm Emily Claire Swallow. We hope you all had a wonderful weekend. It's the last week of October and it's really starting to feel more like fall here at Ouachita. The leaves are changing, the weather is getting cooler, and so many fall festivities have been happening around campus. It's definitely going to be a fun rest of the semester because so many holidays are coming up, like Halloween this Friday.
That's right, Emily Claire. Let's see what the weather will look like if any of us plan to trick or treat on Friday. Weather reporter Lucy Barrera had the weather for us. Let's check in to see what we can expect. Lucy?
Hello Tigers, we hope you've been enjoying this cooler fall weather. Looking at today, it is partly cloudy and chilly with a high of 54 degrees and a low of 45 degrees. Thursday looks about the same with a high of 59 degrees and a low of 39 degrees. So be sure to dress warmer as you head to your morning classes. Looking into this weekend, it will warm up significantly for the football game and Halloween festivities. Friday will be a high of 73 degrees and a low of 46 degrees. Saturday is relatively the same as the football game approaches with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 44 degrees. It will be cloudy both days, so hopefully the clouds will provide some shade for the game. The sun will come out on Sunday with a high of 73 degrees and a low of 42 degrees. This beautiful sunny weather will continue into early next week. As always, predictions are provided by AccuWeather. I'm Lucy Barrera, back to the desk.
Thank you, Lucy. I'm glad we'll have some nice weather since I'm sure a lot of us will spend time outside during this holiday weekend. While many of us are out getting ready for all the fall festivities, some business students are already looking ahead to spring break. But not for vacation. They're preparing to go on a mission trip to Honduras with the Higginbotham School of Business. There, they will build houses, spread the gospel, encourage the people there, and pray over the community. Many groups of students are organizing fundraisers to support this mission trip. One group of students is selling shirts and sweatshirts, with the profit of the purchases going directly to the trip next Wednesday. Another group of students will have a walkathon fundraiser to help raise money for the cause. Another group of students will hold a car wash fundraiser on October 22nd. The men of Beta Beta washed cars, the men of Eta Alpha Omega dried them, and the men of Kappa Chi handed out flyers. Even if you didn't go to the fundraiser, you can still donate to the Honduras mission trip by texting OBU Car Wash to 41444. It's an easy way to get involved and make a difference.
Speaking of getting involved, all of the women's social clubs are having pop-up events over the next few weeks. If you are interested in joining a club, these events are perfect for meeting members and getting to know more about each club. EEE kicked things off on Tuesday with a soda bar where students could customize their drinks while chatting with members. Today, students can grab some delicious donuts and visit with the members of Chi Delta. Gamma Phi will follow up on November 5th with a coffee bar that you don't want to miss. If you need a boost of caffeine, and if you're feeling crafty, you can make sure to stop by for ornament painting with Chi Mu on November 10th to make a fun day while meeting members in the club. Last but not least, students can talk to members of Tri Chi and enjoy some yummy cookies on November 12th. These pop-up events are not required to rush, but they are a fun way to get to know the clubs and their members.
That's right, and these pop-up events are just one of many fall traditions at Ouachita. One of the most thrilling fall traditions is Perrin-Scarin, when the freshmen that live in Perrin transform their halls into a haunted house. Ouachita reporter Rebecca Payton was brave enough to go through Perrin-Scarin and got a first-hand look at the spooky rooms. Let's see what she found inside. Rebecca?
Hey guys, so we're here to ask a couple of you guys what your favorite part of Perrin-Scarin was. So what was your favorite part?
My favorite part was there's this guy hiding in the stairwell. He was wearing a Bonnie mask and he had a harmonica like inside the mask. And when you went around the corner, he would just blow it like right in your ear. And it was like a crazy thing because my fiance jumped out of his skin and it was hilarious. Awesome. Yes.
What was your favorite part of Perrin-Scarin?
My favorite part was watching like my friends like run out of my room after like my friend like chased after them and like they were like running out of my room screaming.
What was your favorite part about parent scaring?
My favorite part was the third floor with the people in masks banging against the walls.
Thank you, Rebecca. I don't know about y'all, but parents scaring sure scared me. They really went all out on costumes and effects. Ouachita athletes have also been going all out by working hard for their teams. Let's take a look at how our teams have been doing this week. Blaine Geeter has our Roar rundown for this week. Blaine?
Thank you, Emily Claire. To begin, the women's cross-country team had 6 runners earning all JC honors as the Tigers finished runners-up at the JC Championships. The Ouachita's women's cross-country team continued its remarkable fall season with a second-place finish out of 12 member schools at the Great American Conference Championship on Saturday. Hosted by the University of Arkansas, Minnesota, the Tigers tailed 64 points and placed 6 runners inside the top 20. 2 seniors earned all GSC first teams and 4 other runners earned second team honors. Senior Kaylin Nashigal led the charge to take 4th place with a personal best time of 17:51, which is the second fastest 5K time in the program history. Fellow senior Allison Helkelman followed close behind the 6th place at 18:0, giving Ouachita 2 runners selected for the all-JC first team. Ouachita showcased its exponential strategy as 4 Tigers ambushed the finish line close together to claim the final 4 spots. On the all-JC second team, senior Elson Knight, 17th place, along with juniors Lucy Helen, 18, with a personal best, Blair Charles, 19th, and Emily Eckerson, 20 place, with a personal best. Finished within 5 seconds of each other to land on the all-JC second team, the Tigers were recognized for more than excellence on the course as seniors Allison Huckman, Elisa Knight, and Abby Mahon were 3 of the 10 women to a JC elite score, where Alex maintained a common 4.0 GPA. 22 athletes for the Ouachita's women's team were named to the 2025 JC Academic Honor Roll, which were both most selected from any member school. Junior Elite Holman rounded out Ouachita's top 7, finishing 21 first overall in 18:39, and is expected to travel and complete a upcoming NCAA Central Region Championship. With the momentum building and a balanced class uniting the charge, the Ouachita will have 2 weeks to turn its focus to the NSC Central Region Championship, hosted by Missouri Southern State at the Tom Rutledge Cross Country course in Joan MO. While the men's cross country, Greenwich named Freshman of the Year after setting a new program record at the JAC Championship. Ouachita freshman standout Caleb Greenwich ran the next chapter of his breakout season into the record books, becoming the first runner in the program history to claim the Great American Conference Cross Country Freshman of the Year award. Greenwich was the first freshman to cross the line and broke his own program record less than 1 second with a time of 2:24:30 to finish an 8K race in 7th place and earn a selection to the all-JSC first team. The Severo Boston and Hajino native pace the Ouachita men's cross-country team to a 4th place finish out of an 18th field at the JSC Championship Saturday, hosted by Arkansas Macello. Ouachita's head coach Stephen Goman acknowledged Greenwich emerged onto the scene and instantly became more than just the face of the men's cross-country team, perhaps the best performer in program history. Greenwich is a humble character for a family tied to Ouachita after establishing a program benchmark with a time of 24:31 at the Texas A&M and initially in just his second college race. He entered the championship weekend with the confidence and the momentum to improve his personal best finish. While Greenwich grabbed the spotlight in the close ceremony, his teammates chipped in with strong efforts that helped the Tigers complete along the league's best. Ouachita scored a team total of 110 points with 6 runners, finishing inside the top 30. 3 Tigers earned the Elite Scholar Elite Award for owning a accumulated 4.8 GPA, including juniors Noah Ember, Gabrielle Greenwich, and Zachary Winton. 9 other Tigers who were selected to the GAC Academy honor, including Ian Archon, Dylan Dunn, Brent Hawkins, Max Henry, Brian James, Bill Johnson, Christian Gonzalez, Cade Martin, and Mike Means. Finally, on Monday, Ouachita to include 10 into the Athletes Hall of Fame. The introduction representation and ceremony will begin at 6 p.m. on Friday, October 31st at the Walker Conference Center on Ouachita campus. Tickets are $25 per person and can be purchased upon arrival. There will be heavy hors d'oeuvres served. The attire for the evening is business casual. The group will also be recognized on Saturday, November 1st, during halftime of Ouachita's football game against Northwest Oklahoma State. The 2025 Ouachita's Athletes Hall of Fame induction class includes Lennox Adams, men's track and field, Montana Brown, football, Lisa Cooper volleyball, Gary Crowder, women's basketball, Tomi Ikaviz, men's tennis, Johnny Jenkins, men's basketball, Kate Shaw, women's basketball, Phil Subernan, football, and Ted Vidal, baseball, and Craig Ward, men's tennis. Now to end it off with the women's volleyball team, who Hendons wins a third straight setter of the week honor. Ouachita Senior Country Henson has been named the Great American Conference Volleyball Setter of the Week for the 3rd consecutive week. The honor is Henson's 12th of her Ouachita career, and it goes after leading the Tigers to a 5th consecutive undefeated week, including a sweep under Southern Missouri and a 5-set win over Oklahoma Baptist. Both at home, Henson led the league once again in assistance 91, assists per set this past week, 11.38. The Anderson, Texas natives started with the 38 assists, 6 digs, 5 kills, and their blocks in the sweep over the Crimson Storm. The next day against the Bison, Henson reached the 50 asset mark for the first time this season and racked up a big on defense. With a final match total on 53 assists and 24 digs, Ouachita is now 21-3 overall and a perfect 11-0 in GSC matches. The Tigers are back in action this Thursday, October 30th at home against Southern Arkansas. The first serve is set for 6 p.m. So that is our Aurora rundown for this week. For more updates on Tigers, check out the Ouachita Sports Digital Network or obutigers.com. I'm Blaine Jeter. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, Blaine. We are so proud of our student athletes, and we always love to hear about all things sports. But it's not only sports season, it's also spooky season, and Halloween is right around the corner.
That's right, Peyton, and that leads us into our question of the week. We asked you all, what is the best Halloween costume you've ever had? Here are some of your responses.
Avery Harper said Shark Attack.
Cameron Self said a Trader Joe's employee.
Kyle Hudgens said Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Sophie Edinburgh said Alice in Wonderland.
Now for me, I think my favorite would have to be when I was about 4, my parents dressed me and my sister up as Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Oh, that is hilarious. I love it. My best Halloween costume was probably a Tooth Fairy. Well, that's all we have for you today. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Ouachita News Show and be sure to answer each question of the week. You might just hear your response on the show.
And don't forget to subscribe to the Ouachita News Show on YouTube so you never miss the latest and greatest Ouachita news. See you next time.